I'm sure each of us remember Mrs. Fruit's Algebra 1 class that we went to every single day for every hour, every day. Well, not every hour, every day, but it seemed like hours on end. Listening to her 45-minute devotions every single day, sometimes longer. I remember staying after class because she had not finished her devotion that she started at the beginning of the class. Or her snow cream recipe that seemed like she told us every day of the winter, just in case we forgot. Or watching 80s commercials during Decades Day and the rest of that week. Ironic how it never seemed like we did math, huh? However, it was in that dreaded math class that I met my best friend, who has stuck right by my side ever since. Today I'm going to tell you about Erin Oliver and the impact she's made on my life. Erin has grown up in Georgetown, Kentucky. She used to attend a very small Christian school there from preschool all the way until 7th grade, Providence Christian Academy. She went there with Reagan Newman, Samuel Martin, Ricky, and a few others. However, I'm very thankful that she and the others decided to come to LCA, even if that was a hard transition. She has an older brother named Ben, who graduated from LCA in 2017, and two very loving parents. Her family has made me feel at home countless times, whether that was me sleeping over at their house just on the weekends, or them taking me to the beach for fall break and spring breaks, and her grandma welcoming me into her beach house at Hilton Head, or her grandma welcoming me in her house after concerts in Louisville. And for them, I will always be thankful. They really are like a second family to me. Like I said before, I met Erin in Mrs. Fruit's algebra class in 8th grade. I was nervous for that class because, for one, I'm very, very, very bad at math, and two, which also seemed more important at the time, I didn't have any friends in there. The first seating arrangement, Mrs. Fruit set me next to the new girl, or Erin. We immediately began to bond over how much we hated that class and how poor grades we had received on our homework and tests. Who knew that math, the thing I hate the most, would bring me to my best friend? Erin and I have spent countless hours jamming to Post Malone, gorging on Ben and Jerry's and zucchini, watching Gilmore Girls, our friends, laying out at the beach, the pool, enoing, passing the volleyball in our backyard, and taking many naps. Erin always has a way to make me laugh. She is full of jokes, whether they are intentional or not. I will never forget our second hour Spanish class with Rosemary. Senora Winkler always had creative ways and games to help us memorize our vocab. One of our games was our favorites, and basically what it was vocab, and you had to conjugate it really quick. Some of you might remember. And for some reason, we'd always just get really competitive and violent, and it would always end up with us pulling each other's hair, laughing till we cried, and two of us stubbornly accepting defeat. Erin might be the most competitive person I know, but that's what makes her so unique. Little did I know this silly vocab game would come in handy down the road. All these little moments each hold a special place in my heart. However, my favorite memory we share is by far a week to Ensenada, Mexico. My family has been going with their local church in Corbin for 5 years. While we were there, we built a house for family in need and evangelized them and their neighbors. 2 years ago, Erin decided to come with us, and I'm so happy she did. This is my favorite week of the year, and I'm beyond thankful to be able to share it with her. Erin is the most genuine and kind person I know. She would never even hurt a fly. I know her heart and consider it such a blessing to be her best friend. She is so understanding, empathetic, and a great shoulder to cry on. I would know, as I've raised her many times in tears, whether it was over a boy, or some family issues, or stress, or just anything. She always knows exactly what to say and is wise beyond her years. She has challenged me in my faith more times than I can count, and has helped me grow tremendously in my walk with Christ. The true impact she has made on my life is incomparable to any other relationship I've had. I'm very thankful that in May we won't have to go our separate paths because we'll both go to UK together. I wouldn't know what to do if we wouldn't be able to spend the next couple years together. I don't think it was a coincidence that Mrs. Fruit set us next to each other in 8th grade. Thank you.